Hi everyone in English 2323, it's Dr. E and we are in the final week. Can't believe it. Y'all have worked really hard this semester and it's been a tough semester, especially tough for some of you. So you have a lot to be proud of. There's a lot to celebrate. Just one more week to get through. You know, in our course, it's a pretty easygoing week, which was intentional. We did all the hard work in previous weeks and now it's just wrapping some things up. But again, y'all have worked really hard in a tough semester and in a really tough 12 months. So lots to be proud of. All right, so let me go ahead and walk through what the expectations are for our course this last week. So the first thing I want to show is just a general reminder for the participation for the multimedia projects, which are awesome. I am so enjoying going through and seeing how creative you all are. So take the time to, look through everybody's work and all the efforts that they put in and provide really meaningful, feedback that shows that you've read their stories or poems or looked at their presentation, the PowerPoints, put some time and effort into those responses, okay? I mean, yes, your grade depends on it, but it's also just, a kindness to people who put in a lot of hard work and effort. So if we go to this week for the content area, we have a much smaller chart than we've had in past weeks, which is really nice because, we did all the heavy lifting before. We did the, portfolio assignment. We did the multimedia project. So this week is just kind of, again, wrapping things up. And I did that intentionally so that, you can put your, mental time and effort into your other finals and exams and all the things that are stressful, about, with a week like this. And our class is just, getting just a bit done compared to previous weeks. So if you look, we have videos, and then the revise and resubmit is due this week. I pushed the due date back one day so that you have until Wednesday at 11:59 p.m., which, there's the 24-hour grace period there. So until Thursday at 11:59 p.m. And then the course reflection. And I do want you to note that the course reflection is due on Friday, and unlike other assignments, that is a hard deadline. It won't have the 24-hour grace period just because grades are due that Monday of next week. So I have to turn those things around pretty quickly, and I can't wait until Saturday or even Sunday for some of the grades, right? Because I need to finalize so much of that work. So make sure that you're putting aside some time before Friday, but you do have until Friday at 11:59 p.m. to complete the course reflection. And it will take some time because I'm asking you to be pretty thorough about the feedback that you're providing. So set aside a decent amount of time. All right, so, next week is for resting and celebrating. The course reflection is right here, and y'all, it's set up like a quiz. So I want you to note that there is space for you to type your responses and to really give me feedback. I am asking for your honesty here. Your grade will not be based on how kind you are in your feedback or how congratulatory you are for me for this class. No, I want your honest feedback so that the next time I teach the class, I can take some of your input into consideration, right? And make, a class that may be a bit better, right? Based on some of the ideas that you share with me. So again, your grade will not be based on the feedback. It's just essentially a completion grade. So it's a completion grade based on how thorough your responses are, not about the kind of responses that you're supplying, okay? So that's set up, again, like a quiz. I also want you to note that because it's set up like a quiz, D12 is just kind of funky, and I have not figured out a way to avoid what happens with the course reflection. So it will show up in the gradebook once you've completed the work as a 0. That does not mean you got a 0. I'm going to go in and manually change those grades once I look at your reflection. So if you see a 0 initially, don't freak out, don't worry about it. I will go in and update it. In fact, seeing that 0 just ensures that you've submitted the work, right? So if you don't see anything in the gradebook but that dash, it means that for some reason your work didn't submit. So seeing the 0 is actually not a bad thing, but I will go in and update it. And while you're looking at grade, that grade, look at all your other grades and make sure that they kind of match, what you thought about your submissions. Okay, in addition, we have the Revise and Resubmit folder. So again, this is a chance because, as I mentioned in one of the announcements, in the announcement area, I don't round up grades, right? I don't do that specifically because we've had opportunities for extra credit the entire semester, as well as the Revise and Resubmit option. But know that you have to do the revisions. You have to go in and make sure you're meeting all of the guidelines. So look at the instructional videos or look at the rubrics for whatever assignments you're choosing to revise. Make sure you're keeping those things in mind because you won't earn back points if you don't put the effort into that, right? But again, this is where you can make sure that you're ending the semester knowing that you did everything possible to get the best possible grade. Okay, so take advantage of that if you feel like you need to or you want to, because you don't want to look back and go, man, if I just revised one assignment, maybe I would have gotten those 0.6 points, to earn, an A instead of a B. Don't have those regrets, okay? Okay, so you have all of the opportunities to revise and resubmit. So again, take advantage of that. So yeah, a pretty limited week considering those things that we've done in the past. I really want you, as you move forward with your academic careers, to think about just how much work you did in this class. It may have been less work than other classes or maybe more work than some, but ultimately you wrote a lot. So if you have a class where you have a 10 or 15 page paper or something, you've written more than that in this class. So that is something you can do, right? Over the course of the semester, you wrote and read so much. So really have confidence in yourself as a student, knowing that you can accomplish this because you absolutely can, and you should definitely be proud of yourself. I'm proud of you all. It's been such a joy to discuss some of these texts and some of these authors with you and to just, read your feedback, read your ideas, and connect with you on that level. So it's been a great privilege. I hope y'all have a great summer and a great break. If you're going right into summer school, then good luck, but definitely feel free to send me an email from time to time and just let me know how you're doing. I wish you the best.